But yeah, perfect. Now things are looking really good. No, basically no provincial unrest. We're making a decent amount of money right now. Perfect. Everything is looking up for Prussia right now. With the HRE in trouble, this could be our time. And it looks as though we built all those men that I was building. So yeah, we could probably build a bit more then. So that's 8. We could probably build double the men then. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, and 1. Wait, yep. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, perfect. Okay, that's fine. So that should be enough men then. Perfect. We need a new advisor. How much money are we making? Oh, I haven't got any money right now. Okay, we've got to wait till we make some more money. I have no money to pay them. Just spent it all on troops. But luckily we're making a lot of money, so that's good. 28 at the moment. Jesus. Okay, with all the unrest gone, wow, we're really just kicking into gear right now. We've almost got all the provinces to our religion. That's perfect. Excellent. Wow, things are looking up. Things are looking really good for us. Yep, our colony's starting to give us actually a decent amount of money for once. Our trade is looking pretty nice. Embargoing us from Scandinavia. How about we embargo them then? Always forget to embargo, yeah. Costly trading embargo is reduced by trade embargoes because they're not our rival. Really? Does that really hurt us? Doesn't look like it. Maybe we'll wait till the end of the month and we'll see. 18.71. Okay, let's click it now. It's gone up. Okay. Okay. 3 colonies would be kind of nice. We're behind by 5%. Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to do it for now. That is a really nice one, again, extra colonists, but I think we're doing fine up there for now. Okay, we'll leave it as it is. 49%, 45%, 25%. Got a little bit down here in Crimea. A little bit over here in Kazan. But other than that, yeah, not much. Is trade starting to increase over here now because it actually lands up here? Yeah, trade is actually starting to go up, but it really doesn't help us. The only thing we can really do is collect trade there. That would be the only thing we could do. We're starting to get some here as well, so these could be useful actually to collect trade. There's actually more money up here than down here. We could probably also push it this way, which Prussian Canada is. Very good job, Prussian Canada. Good job indeed. Okay. So we could have effect on the economics in the New World, which would be quite nice. Bohemians and royal marriage, almost did not notice that. Okay. I want to see Prussian Canada's name all across the north. All across the north. But Portuguese Louisiana is really getting in there, really into the center. Venice no longer considers them their allies. Did they finish their war? Let's not go for stability, I think. Yes, we'll go for something else. Trade. Let's go for trade for now, then. Oh, wow. We're making so much money. That's ridiculous. Okay, let's make the person. So because we're making lots of money, we actually hire a better one, maybe. Colonial range, no. Global tariffs, 27. Maybe that's a bit too much. Trade efficiency, I guess, yeah. A call to arms from Novgorod. Novgorodian conquest of Beloozero against Russia. They're allied to Karelia. Well, we'll accept, but I don't know if I'm really going to battle, really. We'll get our people, ready for battle just in case, but I don't particularly want to battle Russia for any reason. But I do want to defend Novgorod, or at least help them. Maybe Karelia would actually be good to take some land from them. Maybe we should go have a look. Yeah, how about we head north? Let's send an army up north. Send this army up north. We need a new leader. Okay, let's recruit a new one. Let's see what we get. He's okay. Send him up north. He'll attack Karelia. Take that land. We'll send these guys this way to go defend against a possible Russian invasion. This is grasslands. This is woods. So here's woods. Steppe, woods. So up here's better to defend. But is there any river? Vladimir. There's a river from Vladimir, so it might be better just to go there. And there's not one from here to Moscow. Let's just put you to Moscow. Defend Moscow. Defend the fortress in Moscow. And the capital is actually in Vladimir. Printing press gives benefits. Excellent. Lovely. Good to have some nice things happen to us. Now, I don't know how many men Russia has, but I can't imagine it's too many. To be perfectly honest. Provincial unrest has gone up. That's fine. The rebel faction is really low right now anyway. Okay, let's say they defeated them. We'll just head into Navarre. I guess it's Navarre, like Navarre, or Neva. That sounds silly though. Neva. Looks like they're going to attack Novgorod itself, but we'll just take this for now. It is a fortress. We can help them take that fortress. Colony self-sustaining, perfect. Which one? I'm guessing this one? Perfect. Okay, so we'll build another one here, I think. Next to Piquo. Okay. Yeah, we'll build it there. Send the men. We want to try and get all the coast so we can stop any of the other people trying to colonize this land. Hopefully if we can take all this land, we can colonize the land on the inside. Obviously, we are getting a bit close to these natives, which could cause a problem. This tribe. Manchag. Okay. They might cause some problems for us, but I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine for now. Free colonists. Yeah, we had that before. We looked at that. Disputed successions. Nothing for us. Bringing in marriageable women. Excellent. Excellent. That's a good one, actually. Colony self-sustaining. Perfect. Prussian Canada's increasing. Let's go for this. Let's get next to Holland. They don't have many men, so even if they were to attack Prussian Canada, it wouldn't be a big deal. Let's kind of close them in. Probably would get them to attack Holland if I could. We'll have to wait and see. But so far, yeah, things are looking pretty up for us. Okay, Winter Siege. A siege dragging on over winter is always costly and best avoided completely. This winter's been particularly hard. It's April. Come on, it's like spring. I guess maybe it's always winter up here. Maybe that's the thing. It's just always winter. As many as it takes, minus 2,000 manpower. Let us bide our time. Lose prestige. Average penalties. Lose 5 prestige. Let's lose the manpower for now. You know what? We can afford to lose that. Okay, Novgorod has enough men up there. They should be able to defend against Russia. Not really too worried at the moment. You know, let's just go take the Russian capital. Might as well. Russia can't really attack my men. I think we have enough men here now. That's the 16 we can make. Do apologize for my mouse. My mouse is still broken. You may have seen it in my other stuff as well. We've got 16,000 over here. Perfect. That's exactly the amount of men we can make. And it's not really decreased how many men we can make. So that's really good. I really feel like we can actually make a few armies, different armies to kind of defend different parts of our nation. We can kind of attack on many fronts, which is kind of nice to see. But I don't want to get dragged into many wars and stuff when we just come out of just gaining stability. Don't want to get stuck in many things. Karelia has an elder treaty with Russia, apparently. They paid a lot of money as well to Novgorod, it looks like. Ooh, excellent. I'm going to take the men out then. You probably don't need to stay north. How about you just go down? Where's the unrest again? It's always this place. So just travel down there then. Now, they'll probably go in there. They're just attacking the Russians, probably. Where are their soldiers? Okay, so they went this way. Okay, so they're fighting them. Now, our allies are going in to help, but we maybe should just jump in to help. We'll just go and attack anyway, just in case, because they have low morale, it seems. Okay, we've taken Vladimir. We've taken the capital of Russia. So that's really good for us. I could take more land. We could just demand more stuff, but I don't really want to be honest. Release nations. Kazan, it's so small. Like I said, I could just feed them, but I don't really feel like it. Yeah, I don't feel like we get anything from doing any of this. We can't force religion, but yeah, We'll just help Novgorod. Novgorod is doing it for conquest. Let's just help them. They can conquer the land themselves. I don't mind Novgorod getting a little bit bigger. I mean, I don't want Novgorod obviously to replace Russia because that makes Novgorod then the powerful one. But as long as they kind of keep each other in balance, I'm happy then. Now they defeated them actually, so I probably haven't even got to go then. Okay, let's go back then. Perfect. So it looks like they defeated the Russians. Very good. Our ships are sailing around it. Maybe we should send more ships to the New World. Nah, because the trade at the moment in the New World isn't that important to us. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Center of Reformation disappears. Okay. Of Memel. What does Memel change to? What's Memel? Memel was here. Reformed. Okay. Okay. They tell us the coldest period of a little ice age apparently in Norway. Natives uprising. Recall the diplomat from Hungary. Perfect. Okay. So, don't see much different in HRE right now. Did anything actually happen? Still at war with two of them, the Netherlands and stuff, but one of the wars finished. Don't see much. Did Pomerania get bigger? I don't think so. Maybe not much happened there. Okay, one of the electors was destroyed. There's 24 princes now. Two were picking Saxony, so it looks like it'll be Saxony, but two also picked Munster. So Munster does have an opportunity. We can finally increase the technology of our military. Okay, we get a lot more infantry and stuff, so that's good. Highlanders, stuff like that. What do I want? Morale, shock, or fire? How about we go for morale? I want good morale, maybe. Maybe this one. Gustavian. Let's go for Gustavian infantry. I like that one. We can also increase this one again, which I will do just to get technology up. I don't want to fall behind like before. Trained range has increased. But yeah. Okay, perfect. And high fervor. It's going up still, even though we've got one on. We'll leave it at that, actually. We'll leave it at that. We'll leave it keep going up. I'm happy with that. Don't feel like I need to click any of the others, to be honest. The war or anything. Now, looks as though Russia is down here. Try and take back some of their lands. But yeah, look at that. Oh, they're going to come through our AI. What is wrong? Is the AI not programmed to understand these problems? To understand that there's a thing called attrition? I wonder sometimes. I really do wonder sometimes. Local fortification expert discovered. Let him stay home. Can finally increase this. Finally get a new idea as well, which is kind of nice. We have two for diplomats. So one for administration or for military. Now at the moment we're ahead on military. So yeah, let's pick a military one then. Okay, so we go for aristocratic, I wonder. Offensive, defensive, quantity, or naval. Now, you know what? We could go for naval, I guess. Maybe going for a bit of naval could be quite useful right now. We have exploration, obviously. Naval force limit modifier, expansion, influence, and quality. We did go for quality stuff. We just give a bit of stuff for naval as well. Quantity, I don't think so. I don't think we're more of a quantity kind of nation. Definitely more of a quality. Now, aristocratic, cavalry cost. Okay, could be quite useful. Hostile core creation, income from vassals. That sounds more like the thing we're kind of doing. National manpower, yearly tradition, diplomats, cost of reducing war exhaustion, military technology cost. That sounds like quite a useful one. Discipline, land force limits, siege ability. Ooh, but that's really good. That would really make us unstoppable when it comes to our armies. Reinforced speed, land attrition. Ooh, I do like land attrition, but I don't think we need that. Yeah, I think we're more of an attacking nation. So then just leave, so it means offensive, aristocratic, or naval then. Gallery, combat speed. You know what? I'm not going to go for navy because even though we're the New World now and stuff in Scandinavia could be a possibility in the future, and also Great Britain for war, I'm thinking Ottomans is still my main target, so I'm thinking offensive is probably the best one to go with. Yeah, we're going to go for offensive ideas, make us unstoppable when it comes to our military. So hopefully we can take them on in the future. We'll have to wait and see. But the Ottomans are still... They don't seem to have increased much, but there's still a problem, definitely. The Mamluks look like they've been wiped off from the face of the map. Completely. Conversion successful. Perfect. Just 2 more places left. I forgot to do this overextension. We'll do that next time. We got our technology up again. Hopefully that means we've caught up at least a little bit. It's still minus 10%, but yeah. Diplomatic we've caught up on. We'll let our allies defeat Russia for now. At the moment we have this land, that's fine. 53%. We're just trying to help them, really. Defend of the Faith. Not going to spend my money on that for now. Now, we have no new colonists. Okay. It looks like they're doing fine. They've occupied that by Russia. Okay, by Novgorod. Yeah, hopefully Novgorod can take some land for themselves. That's what I would like to see. The cork bottle stoppers. Developments in bottles making have allowed wine producers to create bottles in more standardized sizes. Oh, well, isn't that lovely? Okay, the birth of a worldwide wine trade. So I guess that increases the price of wine, probably. 1651. We've actually got quite far now. We're in the middle of the 1600s. That's pretty good, to be honest. Did the Palatinate get destroyed? Is that the one that was destroyed? Looks like the Palatinate, yeah, was destroyed. Poor Palatinate. Naval uprising. Poor natives. I said naval for some reason. Do apologize if I say the wrong thing sometimes. Usually just because I'm tired. And also trying to play and talk is always just a trouble anyway. That was always difficult. Ooh, wow, Manchu have eaten their vassals, it looks like. Well, at least one of them. Ooh, they look scary, actually. They're looking pretty good at the moment. But yeah, they could just get into China or conquer Mongolia, which is a vassal of the Oirat Horde. They're actually at war. Okay, and Khiva, they have an ally in Manipur. Okay, and we found fish. Isn't that lovely? Fish for all. Let's just do one of these then. Which one? Don't really need either. Yeah, it just seems like a waste of fervor just to click it. Yeah, because I looked there and you got, like, you know, stability. Diplomatic reputation, I guess, is kind of nice. But I think we're fine. Kind of just ignoring Russia. It's kind of funny how we've gone from, you know, having to have big battles with Russia to now I'm just kind of putting my army in their place, just leaving my allies to do their jobs while I just get on with other stuff. That's kind of sad for Russia. That's kind of sad. But yeah, let's have a look though. If I did declare war on someone like, let's say, Poland. Kiev and Munster. Now, they both would come to help them, but that's it. How about if I declared one someone like Pomerania? Saxony would come in and be able to call their allies as well, which would be a big problem. So Pomerania maybe is out of the question to attack. Look, they don't really have any big allies that we should worry about, but yeah. You know what, maybe we won't attack them for now. I'll probably just go for Kiev and Poland. I could probably just attack them now. I could destroy both of them now. So, look, 16,000 men here would defeat these 11. 26 would destroy this 10. You know what? Let's do it. In fact, I could just declare one Poland. Okay, let's make some claims. Sorry about that. Clicked the wrong thing. Did a double click. Fabricate claims. Which one do I want the most? Let's go for this one. And we'll also do it on Khiva. Just to make sure that I have, you know, it just makes it cost less if I remember correctly. So we'll do it on both of those. Then we'll attack Poland because they're only allied. Oh no, they're also allied to Munster. So if I attack Kiev, they're allied to Poland and Trebizond. So that means hopefully that I can just, yeah, attack those three. That should be really easy. And then we're finally kind of taking care of that area. Then we have these guys left who are also allied to Trebizond. You know what? We could also probably just attack them. That actually might be a good idea once I have an extra diplomat. Actually, you know, we'll probably do that. We'll probably attack all three of them at the same time. It just makes sense because, yeah, we just take all this land. Yeah, that'd be perfect. Okay, we'll just do that. Might as well just eat up the rest of the competition. Novgorod has made peace. Russia will cede 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoa, a load of places. That's more than I expected, actually. Russia will be forced to give 10% of their income each month in war reparations. Okay, money. Okay, wow. That was a lot more than I expected. We want to send you down to here till you can attack these guys when the time comes. But yeah, now I need to worry about Novgorod. But at least Novgorod likes me. There's one thing. So yeah, we'll leave them for now. But in a further war in the future, I may not help them. Unless we can get them to be part of our dynasty. That would be quite nice. I would like it if one of them became part of our dynasty.